Hey guys, this is Mitchell from Mitchell Matthews Media, and today we have an exclusive interview with Julian Gray of Julian Gray Media. He's an electronic musician. If you do not know who he is, be sure to check him out in his channel, link in the description. Today we'll be asking him various questions about his music and his start on YouTube, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Nothing much. Good to talk to you.
No problem.
Hello. Thank you for doing this.
No problem, dude.
All right. First question. How'd you get your start on YouTube?
Boy, that's a very long time ago. Okay, it was like 2009, 2010, when YouTube was in it's the second wave or something, and the whole layout was different and everything, but my friend wanted to learn to DJ, so I made a series on DJing, and then that really took off. So then I decided I would start making other stuff, and then because I did that, it all kind of worked in order, and then I became what I am today.
That's awesome. You're talking about the layout. I remember that too, because I started at the same time, but I was in middle school, and everyone of my friends just really wanted to become famous and the next star.
Yeah.
But I guess you just want. So did you do that too, or did you just wanted to help out your friend and it just took off from there?
I started to help out people, and I guess that's kind of what I'm doing now still. I'm more of I don't know, I like to support other people rather than my own fame. But I mean, at the same time, I do make music as an artist, so I do like to be popular and get views, but it's not the focus of my channel.
Next, I've heard you, you're primarily a musician, but you have a lot of talent in other fields, like graphic design and cinematography, I've heard from your posts. How'd you get into all those different fields to start?
Well, okay, I started as a DJ, and then that evolved into music, and then because I made music, I wanted to make videos to correspond with those. So I made tutorial videos first, so I learned the editors and stuff, and then I started making music videos, and then that evolved into animation and making animated stuff. And then while I'm doing all this, I need to brand myself, and I need to do floaters and stuff on videos, so I started getting into graphics. And then, I just kind of established this knowledge of a lot of different things at once.
Well, that's awesome. I'm primarily a graphic designer, so I appreciate anyone's work in the field.
Yeah.
And are you gonna apply all these skills in the future, into your career?
I actually have been. I have juliangraymusic.com, and that's a combination of everything I do: music, video, graphics,
that's awesome.
And web design.
You design the website yourself?
Yep. I learned how to do that this year, actually, and I started learning a few months ago, and I coded the website, and I designed all the art myself and everything.
I've tried designing, but it's mostly through Weebly, so everything's set up for you. But coding, how difficult is that?
It's actually not as hard as you think. I actually I have a good friend who taught me how, but I was like you. I had no idea what I was doing. Just a few things you have to learn, and then it all comes after that.
All right. You've made a lot of music in the past. You recently released some new stuff, like Run, which I've heard is really good.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. My question is, do you remember when you wanted to become an electronic musician? When you started out on YouTube, or was it before then, or as you went along?
Well, I started in the DJing side, so I was always into the dance music kind of stuff. But when I started writing music, it clicked for me. I knew I wanted to write it, and I started doing scores, and I started doing a whole bunch of different types of music. But electronic music has always been the focus, and that was way back 5 years ago.
This is kind of off topic, but not really. You said you write your music too. For Run, did you produce it and write it, and have someone else sing it, or did
Run, I was writing the melody about a week before, and I had the bassist down. It's actually in one of my videos. I had a tutorial on drums or something, and you can hear the original instrumental. And I wrote the thing, and then I sent it to Laura, the vocalist on the track, and she wrote the lyrics and the vocal melodies in like 1 or 2 days, and I was blown away. And then she came over, we knocked it out in a few hours, and then I just mixed it and mastered it, and we have Run.
Well, I was gonna save a question for Run for later, but I'll just move it up to now since we're on the topic. Like, can you like go more in depth in the process of making it? Like she knocked it out, the lyrics in 2 days. Like, how long did it take to finally mix it and bring it all together?
The mixing was actually the most challenging part, because it was one of the only vocal tracks that I had, and it was already kind of a busy mix. It wasn't like really open, so I had to kind of squeeze the vocals in there. So I was trying to learn how to process vocals while I was writing the song, and it was something I'd never really done like professionally before. So I was learning how to do it as I went. So it took me like a month or 2 to mix and a week to write.
Wow. And I've noticed like a lot, like Run has been getting a lot of positive feedback, or at least I've noticed it has. Maybe it hasn't, I don't know, but I think it has. Like, is there like a certain feeling you get when you finally release this you've like slaved away on, and there's nothing really bad to say about it? Everyone just loves it.
I don't know. I enjoy seeing people enjoy it, but I'm always just like, I'm trying to work on the next project. I'm always trying to work on the next project. So it's like, I don't like rest there. It's like I release it and then I just start on the next thing. But I am very happy that it's getting the feedback we anticipated. So, yeah.
Are you working on any other songs currently?
Me and Laura are actually working on another one, and that is like very early on. She's actually out of town, so we can't finish it this week, or we can't record vocals this week. So that's on the side. I'm also working on another song, and I recorded a video for it while I was at Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know if you know where that is, but it's like the beach, essentially. And
since it's called Ocean City.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of footage, and I'm compiling a video for that, and I wrote the song. I'm working on that too. And then I always have other stuff in the background, but it's just on the side. Those are the 2 focus projects right now.
Nice. Do you have any major influences or favorite artists in the electronic music genre?
Yeah, definitely. My favorite electronic artists, first being Deadmau5. That's, you can probably hear that.
Yeah.
Cascade, Eric Prydz, Porter Robinson, Wolfgang Gartner, Zed, a whole ton of artists. Daft Punk.
Yeah, out of all those, I'm really into Zed and Daft Punk mostly, but probably Daft Punk for the most part.
Yeah, they were one of the main they got me into the whole DJing thing. I saw a couple of their videos back in like 2007. I was like, dude, I want to do this.
Their early stuff inspired you, but like, has their newest album inspired you in any way as well?
What, RAM or Random Access Memory?
Yeah, that one.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't get the same kind of feeling as I did from like their
Discovery?
Yeah, Discovery, Homework, that kind of stuff.
Right. I assume you made a lot of songs as an artist, or at least a few to put as a portfolio. Is there any one or just any point you're most proud of?
I'm really proud of Run, and I'm proud of the song I did before that with Escape. I don't know if you've heard it. It's called Working Title. And we didn't really push that one very much, but I really enjoy that one. And if I was ever to play a show, I would definitely play it.
I think I might have heard it, but I'll look it up after this
It's on
call.
my website.
All right, I'll look it up. I've watched some of your videos, and you talk a lot about putting a lot of hard work into, and hard work makes talent. You're not just talented from the get-go, and like you put a lot of quality into your work, because like there's really no point if you don't put everything you have into it. Or from what I've gotten from it, like have you met anyone who doesn't share that mindset and like approach stuff with like laziness? Is like,
I mean, of course, yeah. I've met people that are lazy and just make excuses, but more times than not, I've seen people actually put a lot of work into what they do.
Well, it's mostly something I notice on YouTube, because like a lot of people just nowadays approach it with quantity, not quality. Have you ever had that mindset, or like always gone for quality above it all?
I don't think I've ever had that mindset. I've always been the kind of person who tries to put all their effort into whatever. So everything I do ends up taking a little bit longer, but it's always better quality than if I was to just rush things out the door, like a lot of people do, like making a song a day and stuff.
Yesterday, I think you released your video on college, and your views on college. Have you always had those views, or like did you recently come to terms with them?
Well, okay, in my video I say that I don't think college is the best option. You can actually check it out on my channel, but
I watched it. I really enjoyed it.
I'm just saying for people.
Oh, true.
I've always had this kind of mindset that knowledge is more important than proving your worth. So if my skill is better than say whoever, but he has a degree, I don't think it's more important. So I mean, for me, knowledge has always been the most important thing, and college to me is not the most ideal way of getting knowledge. And it's always been like that for me. Like I would apply to colleges and stuff just because I was pressured into it, but I never really felt the drive to go to school.
College is usually 4 to 5 years. If all your friends are going and this is what you choose to do, like what do you plan to do with that period? Like,
you mean me personally?
Yeah, you like continue with your music or keep building up your fan base?
I'm gonna continue music. That's my main force, but on the side, of course, you have to make money. So I have a graphic design business, and I can do videos, I can do animation, web design. So I'm trying to build this idea, like a multimedia company that I can sell products. Like if somebody needs a video recorded, I can record it and edit it and put the graphics for it and everything. That's the whole Julian Gray media thing instead of music.
I've heard you talk about social media and how it really affects where you are in your career, I guess, in shorter words. It's a two-parter. Do you join every platform that applies to you, and like, has any one benefited you more than others?
You mean like social media platforms?
Yeah, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Do you join all of those that you can, and like, has one affected you more than the other?
I've joined nearly every one. The only one I really don't do much with is Tumblr, and Pinterest I'm not really big on.
Yeah, I'm not good with either of those.
Yeah, but I find it's important to have everything just so you have that. I mean, it's a free resource. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? But the biggest for me was Facebook. Like, I got into, like, when I was 2 or 3 years ago, I had a friend who was in music, and he got kind of put me into this, like, stream of producers, and then it just continued, and I gained a lot of friends on Facebook and a whole bunch of producer friends that really pushed me and tried to help me learn how to do things that I would have never known how to do. So Facebook networking has always been like my biggest thing. Twitter is next. I've had a few conversations with a few big guys on Twitter, and Instagram. I love Instagram, but it's more personal to me than business.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for either electronic musicians or graphic designers or cinematographers or really just YouTubers overall starting out?
I think that the biggest tip I have is just don't be lazy and just be persistent. Like keep the quality up and make enough content that you keep your fans or whatever satisfied, and you'll just see this growth over time. If you keep on making good content and you keep on doing it on a regular basis, you'll eventually grow your fan base.
All right. Thank you, Julian Gray Media, for talking to me.
No problem, dude.
It's the first interview I've ever done, so it went better than I expected.
Hey, it's no problem, dude. If you ever want to collab again, just let me know.
Oh, I'll let you know immediately on anything. Well, thank you.
All right, man. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Thanks again to Julian Gray Media for giving us an exclusive interview, and if you like what you've seen today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also to check out our Facebook and Instagram pages. Thanks, guys. See you next time.